All right, welcome back to another edition of Sling Paint Gaming. I am Berto, and tonight's another special night. I got a very, very special guest here. Not only a Team SPG member, and not only just kind of actually a lot of inspiration and designs from the tokens that we make and sell. I got Jim Harnark here, and I also got Nims and Blake. Everybody's here. What's up, guys?
Hey!
Hello.
All right.
Hello.
Jim, you know what the funny part is? We've been talking so much via email, Facebook. We've been working on designs together, and this is the first time I'm actually talking to you face to face and voice and audio.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not weird for me because
That's what I say to him every day.
Well, I'm used to watching you guys on YouTube, so I'm used to seeing you talking at me. You're just not aware you're talking at me.
And you're responding, but we're not hearing you.
Yes, and I swear a lot at you guys.
A lot of people
Man,
do.
That's
Especially Blake.
no different than what we do. Oh, what?
Yeah.
What?
Wait. All right, so I got Blake. Blake, what's up? You're here too? It looks like you're cruising in. Where the hell are you, Blake?
I am in Asheville, North Carolina, inside a jacuzzi.
Why are you?
What the
fuck are you in the jacuzzi for?
Man, I don't know. This is what my company gave me. I walked in here yesterday and there was a jacuzzi. I'm like, sweet.
So you're recording in a jacuzzi. This is how we roll.
I am in it. This is how we roll, boys.
Nims, you're here. What's up? Where you at? You're at your home?
Yeah, I'm in my man cave as normal, but I'm in a different chair than last week, so the backdrop is a little bit different. Because
He's gone all out. He's gone all out for this one.
Well, see, I never sit over here, so it hasn't been broken in yet, so it's still really nice and soft. Because, my fat ass hasn't pushed in the couch here, so it's still fluffy.
Are you being cupped nicely?
I am. I'm actually. Here, you want to see? Hold on, wait. No, I'm just kidding.
We said no
No.
pointing cameras down.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
That's right,
we
that's
had
right.
ground rules, Nims.
All right, Jim.
I like to break rules.
Whoops, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, we all know I like to break rules.
Yes, you do.
Or just ignore them entirely.
You like to bump ships on purpose.
Yeah,
Jim,
that was funny.
I'm super excited that you're on here because we have a lot to talk about. So some of the things that we're going to be talking about is definitely I want to let everybody know how Jim and I met, and how we started working together, and how he's also now a Team SPG member. Also, he just had a recent store tournament because he also plays XWING, and we want to talk about some of that. You're also an artist, a writer. You got a book just released, which we'll talk about. There it is. How do you pronounce? Is it Radko?
Yeah.
Radko's War. And
Radko's War.
I love the title, and we're going to talk about that. I already ordered my copy, and potential special codes for that too, right? We got some discount codes for that?
Yeah. Once we're done this, I'm going to generate some discount codes for Team SPG members to get 20% off both print edition and ebook edition.
Nice. Cool. Also, we want to talk about you and Blake are going both to the Naboo Open, which is in March, middle of March.
March 18th, 19th, I believe, right, Blake?
Yeah, 18th, 19th. I'll be up there on a Friday, though.
Yeah, same here.
All right, great. So we got a bunch of stuff to talk about. So let's just go right into how it all began, how the matchmaking began.
Yes, this is the world's shittiest romantic comedy.
Oh, absolutely.
So Jim was driving by and saw Berto on the side of the road. He was
raining. He had like a newspaper over his head. My car was warm and dry. It's like that Police song.
It was like what? I think it was like July, August of last year.
Yeah, it was early summer. Yeah.
Yeah, because we just released the tokens that we started selling. I think it was in June, and then you hit me up on Facebook or email or what have you, and basically said, "Hey, can you print custom designs?"
Yeah, I was actually I was looking through your store, and I was actually about to buy. I can't remember whether I was going to buy the Phasmic ones or the I can't remember what they're called. The ones that were patterned off Han Solo's color scheme.
Oh, the Smuggler. Yeah, the Smuggler.
Yeah. I was actually about to check out with one of those. Can't remember which set. And then I noticed right at the bottom it said, at the bottom of the order screen, it was like,
customize your
if you
order.
don't see a design you like, then send us an email and we can come up with something custom. I'm like, hey, I have an idea actually. So I did that mock-up that I sent you. It was just a simple like Photoshop document, or a JPEG actually, of the focus, evade. I can't remember whether I did the whole set. I know I did at least 3.
Yeah, it was only a couple.
But yeah, I did up that Photoshop design. I did that up in like 20 minutes. And I sent it off to you.
20 minutes. It takes me fucking forever to do these.
Well, I've been doing it quite a while.
I'm getting better.
Yeah. Yeah. So I sent you the mock-up, and I think it was like within 20 minutes you had emailed me back. So, yeah, and that was the mass tokens.
Yep.
Because I'm one of my other obsessions. One of my other obsessions is Mass Effect. So that's why they're called the mass tokens, because they're based on the color scheme of the N7 armor in Mass Effect.
Yes. And they're still one of my favorite sets, I think, out of all the ones that have been done so far. They just popped so well.
Yeah, and I want to show you something, because I'm running the triple K wings, and the triple K wings I'm running, I switched over to a new collection, and it is the mass set. Somewhere in here. Of course, I can't get it in my bag here soon enough.
K-wings.
Yep, they're all the mass sets, all stored up in there, ready to go with my triple K wings.
No, we're gonna have to talk about those K-wings, Proto, because I had 3 on standby ready for you.
I just bought another one today. I know I have a problem. Leave me alone. All right. Well, anyway, so you sent those designs in, and I was like, holy crap, those are awesome. I said, and then we talked about. I said, hey, do you mind if I sell these, the designs and what have you, and work with you? And then we worked out a great deal, and you've been submitting designs, and I've been taking your original designs and modifying them and sending you royalties and all that fun stuff. And it's just been a great relationship. And I know it's been funding your habit, which you always tell me. So thank you for funding my X-Wing habit.
I keep saying to people, I haven't spent real money on X-Wing since, I guess, about June.
Yeah.
I'm just spending your money, basically.
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's good. And I love the designs. Like, our mass set is one of our top sets. Based off the mass set, we made the original standard V2 collection. It's probably one of the most eye-popping. Then you also made the dead set. It was Jim's design.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Well, it was your idea, but that was a lot of fun. A couple of people, when I've played them, I use them when I fly Scum, and a couple of people have asked me, those are disgusting. What the hell are those? The funny story about those, Berto, you already know this, but the evade token, that's actually a photograph of raw chicken on my barbecue. That's what the base of that evade token is.
You know what's kind of funny?
And what?
I actually have one of the target locks sitting here next to me.
Okay, target lock. I believe that one is steak that I was grilling that night.
Nice.
And then was it the shield? I think it's the shield token. Looks kind of like a bloody brain. That's actually just a really close-up photograph of ground beef. So
I'm actually pulling these up while everybody's talking here.
Lots of protein in that set.
Oh, and I basically was asking Jim. I said, Jim, I want something really crazy for Halloween. I've always, because the focus is an eyeball, right? I always wanted a real freaking eyeball, but make it kind of like a zombie-ish. And when you sent me some of the original designs, I'm like, oh my god, he so killed it. This is so great. But let me pull up some of these designs here. Here's the dead set that we're talking about, and you can see, I mean, it's just, I love the pictures of the dead set. The shields are like raw beef. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do have to agree. When Seamus was on, he not Seamus, the other guy. When he was on, he said that he thought the stress token was too dark. I agree with him entirely. I'm actually going to fix that and send them to you. Lighten it up a little bit.
Okay, great. Yeah, a lot of from the printing stuff. For some reason, it makes it always a shade darker, which is weird.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you guys, I'm showing everybody the actual store here, and I want to show you guys also the mass set, because the mass set, I got people texting me here. All right. The mass set that he originally created Where is it? Trying to find it. Mask. There it is. This is the original mask set that Jim hit me up with, and we just went to town on this. I mean, look at this design. This is an awesome, kick-ass design. The funny part is, I just dropped off tokens today at a local game store, Carolina Tabletop Games in Pineville, North Carolina, and they were just they're the third store that we're actually all our tokens are in, and he asked me, he was like, I don't know what tokens should I sell. I said, well, here, let me give you some of the top collections, and the mask collection's already in there. And I was showing him the mask collection. I said, this is where it kind of all really started and really took off, is this set right here. And I showed him all the different designs. And then a guy came up and literally goes, that's a nice set. He goes, are those for sale? I'm like, yeah. And the store owner goes, here, buy them. So that was just today that happened.
Well, it's funny. I was at a tournament a few months ago. And I had looked over, and the guy on the table next to me is playing with a set of mask tokens. And I mean, I'm in.
That's awesome.
I'm in Ontario, Canada. Like, I'm nowhere near you guys. Like.
Oh, can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Okay.
Yep.
I got messages on here now. I don't know what the hell. Okay. All right, there we go. Oh my God.
I was about to say, you've been a little crackly.
A little crackly. Am I better now?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, you're off the
Yes.
crack now.
All right. I'm off the crack. Yeah, good.
Off the crack.
So
yeah, it was just so weird to look over at the table next to me, and there's a guy playing with mask tokens. I'm like, I designed those. How the hell did they get up here?
we've sold those worldwide, those sets.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, we have orders in Switzerland, Germany, France, Brazil. I mean, all over the world, people are buying our tokens, which one is great.
Worldwide.
You know what you should do? You should put a post. Well, I mean, I can say it in the interview. You should ask people to post on like Instagram or Twitter pictures of their Sling Paint tokens and like hashtag it like TEAMSPG and their location, so we can kind of see where these things have traveled.
I like that. I'm going to do that.
Every now and then, when someone sends me a message on the Sling Paint group, they're like, "Hey, I just got the tokens. I'm going to play with them this weekend." I'm like, cool.
Yep.
Send me a picture. Let me know where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, she like my wife Dee, she makes them, and she's been cranking them out, and like she's like her biggest thing is like when we first started it was like, oh, we got a couple of orders a week, whatever this and that. Now it's like a couple orders a day, and now it's just ramping up, and she's like I'm gonna need some more help. I'm like that. Yes, yes. But anyway, so with that, you're just making the designs of the tokens, but you also do a lot of art yourself. And I saw some of the things that you were working on, and then you're also a writer, which we're going to go into your book that just got released. But talk about some of the art. I mean, are you like an artist by trade, or?
I've been drawing since I was old enough to hold a crayon. In fact, I still have. Actually, I should have dug it out, but I still have one of the first drawings I did of R2-D2 and C-3PO from when I was like 4 years old. Yeah,
Nice.
It's horrible, but it's beautiful. Like, it's one of those things. Like, it's you know who it is, but it's I mean, it's a 4-year-old's drawing, right? So
It's got like a gold scribble and then like
no, it was on.
white.
You remember that that like really crappy quality like beige construction paper they always gave you when you were a kid?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I remember this.
It was that stuff and drawn with a Crayola marker, like a red Crayola marker. Yeah.
Nice.
But no, I don't. I have what I call my day job that pays for my real life. I did for a while. I did graphic design professionally. I did it on a freelance basis, which was really difficult. Just because when I was working on a project, I wasn't working on drumming up business. So freelance can be really tough.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how it is in the States, but I know at least in my area, nobody was hiring full-time graphic designers. It was like, we need you for 3 months. So I just kind of got out of it professionally. I still do, well, obviously I still do the occasional paid gig for like you guys, but I also I dabble here and there in some more professional stuff. And most of it I do for fun because frankly the more you do it for the more you do it as work, the less fun it becomes. So I'm perfectly happy to do it the way I'm doing it now, which is mostly for me and occasionally for dollars.
What?
Yeah. I had about the almost exact same thing here in the States. I mean, I was a graphic designer by degree, and then just couldn't get a job. Ended up in the sign industry, and then now I don't do anything with design whatsoever. So
I had a kind of a meandering career path. I actually went to film school and worked in television for a few years, and then just really did not like it, because I mean the things that I wanted to do were write and produce, and of course they don't let you do that right at a film school. You have to slog your way through all the bullshit first. So and then I got into graphic design, and then when I decided that graphic design wasn't going to be my thing, I went back to school and got my degree in law and history. So kind of a meandering path here.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So you do a lot of the designs for us with the tokens. You're doing a lot of art here and there. One of the things, but you're a big X-Wing player. You play a lot of X-Wing, and I know you just were at a tournament and you started. I think you ran the quad jumpers, right?
I did. Blake, you would love this list. Yeah, it was actually. Hold on, let me bring up the actual list here. I still have it on my phone. It was 2 Jakku gun runners, both with the much loved space tug tractor array.
Tractor.
I actually called the list. I called the list ZZ Top
nice.
Because it's Zucus or Zuckus. I've been calling him Zucus since I was a kid, and it's stuck.
It's like Danny Zuko.
Zuckus. Yeah, there you go. Yes.
Or it's like Birdo talking about anybody.
Yeah, it's true.
Pretty much. Yes. Zucus is my Seamus.
That sounds dirty.
Oh, it does. You had to go there, didn't you? Yeah. So
Yes.
it'd be Zucus with VI, fire control system, gunner, mist hunter, and tractor beam. Constable Zuvio with VI, proximity mines, and scavenger crane, and then 2 Jakku gun runners with space tug tractor array and pattern analyzer.
Okay.
Nice.
So.
Yeah, I see Blake twitching a little bit over there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Rage
relax
quit
in your hot
from
tub.
Tugboats.
Yeah, so it was a small tournament, and it was only ended up being 3 rounds because there were only I can't remember whether there were 6 or 8 people there, but I got absolutely skunked in the first game, 100-0 against Saj Ventress and 2 TLT thugs.
Okay.
The thing with quad jumpers, they're a lot of fun to fly. I will say that they are a lot of fun to fly, even without the tractor array. Just being able to back up, it's fun. They do not do well against TLT Y-wings.
No.
No. And the thing is with the gun runners in particular, because obviously they're pilot skill 1, so you're not going to arc dodge anybody. They're good to fly, but you have a very, very small margin of error. There's like this much space between, hey, that's okay, and oh shit, I'm exploding. So it's
like
it's
I just did a tournament. I was videoing the tournament, and those 3 he had 3 tugs and 2 hawks with TLT.
Yes, that's right.
And I'm like, one of them's got one shot. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah. And I swear to God, on those gun runners, the first crit I drew in all 3 games on both of the quad jumpers or both of the gun runners was direct hit.
Of course.
Like every time. Yeah. I have to say I really, really like Zuvio. He did a lot of work for me, especially with the mines and being able to back up and drop one. I got 2 hits and a crit on an array Falcon that way, just backing up and dropping a mine. So that was good. But yeah, the whole tournament, it did not. I mean, I ended up I won on like an alt art. What's her name from the Shadowcaster?
Ketsu
Onyo.
Yeah, Ketsu Onyo. Just, I mean, because I had enough MOV that I managed to win something, but I was only 1 and 2. The last game was really, really weird. It was against a Rebel TIE swarm with Biggs, and somehow Biggs ended up being the last ship on the board. I have never had that happen where Biggs actually survived. Yeah.
Wait, it was a Rebel TIE swarm? Like with the new Sabine TIE?
Yeah. So it was Biggs with all the named TIE pilots, and Biggs was the only one left at the end of the game.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I just used the Space Tug Tractor array and Zuvio's bombs, and so I didn't actually have to fire at the TIEs.
Oh, nice.
It was
Nice.
just put them on a rock. Oh, hey, you got a crit, and I didn't really do anything. Yeah.
So you said you did round 1 and 2, but it was like your first
Yeah.
time flying the list, and you had some fun playing it though.
Oh yeah. No, it was a lot of fun. Tournaments for me. I'm not a super competitive player. Tournaments for me are just I get to play a lot of X-Wing. That's what I go to tournaments for. As long as I don't go 0-3 or 0-4 or whatever, then I'm happy.
Understood. So you and Blake are going to be at the Naboo Open coming up in a couple weeks in March.
Yes, it is going to be an epic disaster.
Speaking of 0-4 and 0-5.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm going to get a damage deck, so that's the important thing.
Yeah, there we go. Positive outlook in life
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I'm going to get swag.
Oh my goodness, the amount of swag that
Yeah.
being just there is amazing. And also all the X-Wing we get to play too.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
on my 2018 list, is to go to one of those. One of the open events. Berto and I will actually be at the final down in Orlando at Star Wars
Yes.
Celebration.
Yep.
Unfortunately,
Well,
we're not going to be playing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if there is a major miracle and possibly a salmonella outbreak at Naboo, I'm going too.
Nice.
Don't wish that on me.
No, you guys will be playing the finals. So just
right.
don't eat the
That's
meat.
right.
There we are. Don't worry. I'll choke. I'll fly off the board.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. That's my key to victory right there.
So what do
Hey, it was mine.
what do you think about bringing to Naboo?
I've actually narrowed it down to 3 lists, 1 per faction. So my scum list would actually be the one that I flew this past weekend with the quad jumpers. But I would probably modify it a little bit, possibly putting something a little bit more agile than a G1A Starfighter. As much as I liked Zuckus, the guy with the Z, or sorry, Z for you guys.
Danny Zuko.
I just, because of how squishy the quad jumpers are, I feel like I need some more green dice. So that would be the scum one. For Imperials, I would be taking the one. I've posted it on the Listinator. It's a while ago actually, because I've flown it quite a bit.
Okay.
I call it the Zeta Glaives. It's the one where it's 2 Glaive Squadron TIE D defenders with tractor beam and VI, and then Zeta Leader. Yeah, Zeta Leader. The one where you
Sensing
take
a theme here with
take a-
Z's and
yeah.
tractor beams.
yeah, the one where you can take a stress and roll an extra die. And he has, going by memory here, I'm pretty sure he has adaptability, comm relay, and I think shield upgrade.
Okay.
Anyway, flying that one, it was actually my best tournament finish ever. I finished second with that, flying that. And then my Rebel list is actually somewhat similar to what Blake flies. It would be Kanan with a whole bunch of shit piled on him, and Biggs, but Hera instead of, because Blake, you fly Zeb, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. See, mine is Hera because I like the idea of the Ghost crapping out an ace level pilot at the end game.
That was my theory from last June all the way until January.
Okay.
Yeah, because Blake, you had Hera on your shuttle for a while.
Yeah, I had Hera shuttle on it from the very beginning all the way until January when I had the shape points for TLT, and I was like, bye, Hera.
Yeah.
Okay.
I kept her as a crew though.
Okay. Yeah. See, the way I have my Kanan structured, he has a TLT already, so I don't need
Such a pain in the ass.
It is.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm trying it. But there's actually been a couple of games, actually 2 games in particular, where dropping a PS8, because I put adaptability on Hera, dropping a PS8 at basically the end game won me the game. So
True. Yeah.
I can't let it go yet.
It's a good list. That list, everybody oh, people still flying Biggs. Yeah, it's a good list.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
So, Blake, are you flying? Do we know what you're flying yet or no? Or you?
I don't know. I'm undecided. It's Canaan Bix.
It's Canaan Bix. Fly what you know. Fly what you know.
Yeah.
I've
Number one, number one rule of the game: fly what you know.
Where's Naboo Open at?
Well, then I wouldn't be able to fly anything, Blake.
Then I wouldn't fly anything.
The rule is fly what you know. Then I'm just screwed.
Where's the Naboo Open at?
Syracuse. New York.
Syracuse.
In the on center, I believe.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Are you flying up, Blake, or you driving?
Oh no, my friend.
He's driving with the
Jason-
Howard brothers.
Yeah, I'm driving with the Howard brothers and Jason Dickovic.
Really?
So I'm literally bringing my own competition up there.
Nice. Don't do what I did in Worlds and get Jeremy paired up with Jeremy Howard in round 1.
No, with my luck, I'm gonna get paired up against Duncan round 1. That'll be my one.
I would just like to say, out of all the three of us, I'm the only one to beat Jeremy so far.
Exactly. I was starstruck a little bit. That's what it was. What?
I was trying to list that I'd only been playing for 4 days.
So at the Naboo Open, they're giving a lot of swigs. You talked about the damage deck already. So everybody's getting a customized damage deck.
Yeah, it's got this alt art Vader on the back. And
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's beautiful. I love it.
It's
I love
so
it.
sweet.
And they're also giving away
Now,
mats too, right?
Apparently, I was talking to a guy actually at this tournament. He said the mats were available for purchase.
Yes,
and they're
yes,
sold
they
out
were.
now, apparently.
Yeah, they were
Apparently already
available
sold
for
out.
purchase.
Already
Yeah,
sold out?
Yeah, the bats are gone.
Oh man, that's crazy, man. But yeah, I heard that, and there's also like a lot of swig that they're giving out tokens, maneuver templates, what have you, all FFG products, which is great stuff. And they
Did you see the stuff for the what the hell's it called, Hangar Bay tournament? Did you see alt art cards for that?
Yes. That's
It's a double-sided card. One side is Lothal Rebel, and the other is Baron of the Empire, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
But
See,
the
that's
text is all in Arabesh.
That's pretty much my
It's pretty
entire
cool.
motivation to make it to day 2. So I just want the card.
The Lothal Rebel.
Once I make it day 2, I'm like, okay, cool. I got what I wanted. Let's just see how far I can go.
Yeah, but isn't that card for the Hangar Bay tournament? So you don't even have to make it to day 2. You just sign up.
No. If you make it to day 2, you automatically get that card.
Oh, okay.
So it's for the Hangar Bay and day 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Day 2
nice.
participants in Hangar Bay. If you go 3-0 in the Hangar Bay, you get that card.
Oh shit! I'm not getting that card.
Destroyer of dreams over here.
I like how
Yeah.
he's drinking from the skulls of his enemies right there with the Stormtrooper coffee cup there. Nice.
It's T.
It's tea.
TK421.
So with the Naboo Open that's coming up, it sounds like you're just going to go there to pick a list. You're going to have fun, play. It's kind of like my World's experience. I just wanted to have fun. Meet
Yeah, I'm
people.
going down with a buddy of mine I've been friends with for like 15 years. So we're just taking a road trip. We're gonna have fun. If we win a game, we win a game. If we don't, we'll cry.
Sounds about like our Steel Open trip last year.
Yeah. Just go down there and have some fun.
Yeah, and it's the closest one to us. It's not a bad trip. I mean, I'm where I live right now. I'm like an hour from Buffalo, so the trip's only about 2.5-3 hour drive. So
that's
it's not
nice.
that bad. Yeah.
And Blake, you're going there for like a tournament. You're going to win, right?
Yeah, I'm going to. If I don't make day 2, I'll be disappointed in myself.
If you don't make day 2, you're off the team.
Well, then I hope you're paired up against me at some point because that will be an easy 100 points.
Hey,
Yes.
if you table him, you get a free set of
the
Crate.
crate.
No. Someone already claimed that bounty.
Oh, it's only one time?
You can't do it multiple times?
No, you can do it. So you can do it multiple times. It's just I'm trying to save myself.
Oh,
How about if I table him, I just take one of his ships home?
Yes.
There you go.
You go.
I mean,
after the match is
just,
over, he knows he needs to finish the rest of his day out.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I mean, you can take the shuttle. By the time it's down to just the shuttle, I'm gonna shake the opponent's hand anyways.
Oh.
Here, I'll even shine it with a little Sharpie at the bottom.
Blake.
With love, hearts, XOXO.
I just
Yeah, there we
imagine
go.
it being like in Toy Story, where it says Andy on the thing's foot. It's written with like a.
You know, I want to go look underneath my ghost to see if it had anything underneath it. Oh, did you see the post that John put up? Because I know you were interested in that.
Yes, I haven't had a chance to go through it in detail yet, but I did see that. Thank you for getting that. Because the stand that came with it.
Oh yeah.
I figured out if you give him a little bit of beer, he'll do whatever you ask him to do.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Yeah.
Moving on. All right, so
Moving on.
So we got the Naboo Open. I'm actually kind of excited that you guys are going. Definitely take a lot of pictures and share up on Team SBG.
Oh, yeah.
So and you are a Team SBG member.
I am.
That's more to come on what Team SBG is and what have you. So there's a video I think we're shooting for Wednesday. I think we're going to potentially do it for Team SBG.
Yeah, we might do a live video.
Yep. What I wanted to talk about next is your book.
Oh, okay.
And while you're talking about
it's backwards,
Radko's
stupid
War,
Skype.
Yeah, it's good on this end.
I'm going to pull
is
it
it?
up on
Okay,
Amazon.
good.
While you guys, hold on, let me see if I can get it up on Amazon here. So talk.
Buy the book. Buy the book. Buy the book.
Yes.
It's
Like
actually-
copies.
It actually has a really good synopsis to it. I actually
Wait.
I actually got a probably pick.
I'm going to
Cool.
read. I'm going to read the little storyline, the intro to the book.
It's
in my
it's so
natural-
good,
I want
guys.
you to do it in your best Morgan Freeman.
Okay, in a world. Hold on,
There you
where
go.
is it?
Bring it on.
All right. So here we go. Radko's War. Commander Finn Radko and the crew of the HMSCS Vimy Ridge, lone survivors of the greatest massacre in human history, begin a perilous journey through the mysterious attacking armada in the desperate hope of preventing another catastrophe. Undermanned and unprepared for battle, Sergeant Frida, I'm going to butcher that last name,
Freya Sigurdsson.
Sigerson and her garrison
What she said.
scramble to man their defenses as the unthinkable unfolds. And an invasion, marching through the blowing snow, an alien horde, their identity unknown, their capabilities devastating. As the galaxy burns, Radko and Sigurdsson face the destruction of all they know and love and must pull together a coalition of unlikely allies with the fate of humanity resting on their shoulders. One ship against an armada, 30 soldiers against an army. The future of the human race hangs in the balance.
Nice.
Very good.
When that last part, one ship against an armada, 30 soldiers against an army, I'm like, yes, I want to read it.
Well, I hope thousands and thousands of people feel the same way.
And they make a movie.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I play X-Wing all the time.
I would like to be an actor. I don't care if I'm an extra somewhere. All right. So talk to me about the book. What is about the book? I mean, it sounds like it's just you have these characters that just have a uphill battle.
Oh yeah, they're up shit creek. This started. Actually, I wrote the first 4-page outline of this back in 2003, and then I do that a lot. I get these story ideas and I'll write 3 or 4-page outline and then just set it aside. And this is one that I just kept coming back to. And then I don't know whether you guys have ever heard of something called NaNoWriMo. It's short for National Novel Writing Month. It's basically a writing challenge where you register at nanowrimo.org, and the thing is you have to start a novel from page 1, from a blank page on November 1st, and you have to have 50,000 words by the end of November 30th. So it's basically the challenge to try to write a novel in a month. And so in 2013, this was my NaNoWriMo project. So I wrote the first draft in 30 days in 2013, and then between then and now, spent all that time adding to it, rewriting it, editing it, getting it ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah. And so, the basic story is, Berto read so dramatically. Basically, the main character, the title character, Finn Radko, is the commander of a naval vessel, space naval vessel, and his ship is the only one to survive this massive, unexpected onslaught by an alien race we had never seen before. It is obviously set in the future. I don't specify how far in the future. It basically, humanity has gone out. We've colonized planets. Turns out we're kind of shitty at it because nobody likes us. We don't have a lot of allies because we're assholes.
No, not the human race.
I know. Yeah.
Who, us?
Yeah, I know. It's shocking.
They sound like great
I kind of
people.
wanted to make it like anti-Star Trek. Like I like Star Trek, but it's too clean. Everybody's too friendly. But yeah. So that's Radko's part, and then Sigurdsson. She's commanding a garrison on a planet that is also being invaded at the same time. So it's basically two parallel stories. The two characters remain in contact with each other, but it's two parallel stories. There's one story for Radko, one story for Sigurdsson, so it's.
I'm actually looking for. Did you do the artwork for the cover there?
I did indeed.
I'm going to pull it back up here so everybody can see it. I love that artwork. I love what looks like three
That's
ships.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually when you read the book. There's this piece of technology they use. It's almost like a three-dimensional radar screen, and so that's a representation of that.
Okay.
So that would be ships coming in towards Earth.
Love it.
Nice.
I think mine's
So now
coming Thursday.
this is so your book's like released. It's out there for the masses to purchase.
There's been a bit of a glitch with Amazon. I'm kind of pissed at them right now because they won't actually answer my emails about it. For some reason, the print edition is actually not available on Amazon.ca right now.
Except for Canada. Okay, yeah.
Being a Canadian, that kind of pisses me off. And
You guys don't
for
get
some
mad.
reason, yeah. Well, when you've got a book out and another glitch on every other, whether it's Kobo or iTunes or Smashwords or I can never remember the name of the Barnes and Noble ebook thing.
Nook.
You can order the ebook right now. You can get it. Is it Nook? Yeah, I think that is. Yeah. You can get it right now. But for some reason, if you want it for Kindle, you can order it right now, but you can't have it until Friday, the 24th of February. I have no idea. Don't ask.
It's all a marketing ploy. It's supply and demand. That's exactly what it is.
I went off on a
FFG
rant on
does.
it this morning. Yeah. So you can get it from a number of different sources. Easiest place is to go to my website, which is whalewriter.com, because there is I do have purchase links there for all of them. I mean, obviously not iTunes because I can't actually link to something in iTunes because it's a program. But you can get it on iTunes as well.
Now, I think you said earlier you're going to do something special for Team SPG members, right?
Yes, I have generated coupon codes for Team SPG. You will have to go to specific links to actually get these to work.
Sure.
So you can't just go to Amazon and get them to work. But I will email the coupon codes. That would be for the coupons will be 20% off the print edition and a separate one for 20% off the ebook edition. And I will email those codes to Berto and where Team SPG members have to go to be able to use those.
That's awesome.
Awesome, I appreciate that. What I'm showing your website right now, and it says, so everybody just so you're not confused, David Whale is Jim. Jim is David Whale.
We are the same guy.
Yeah. It's like Finkelstein is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkelstein. So I'm actually looking forward. Like I said, I think I get my book Thursday. It comes in from Amazon Prime. I'm excited
Appreciate
about
the
it.
order.
Yeah, it's already ordered, ready. I'm ready. Looking forward to reading it. Let me pull back up us because, of course, technology doesn't want to work for me. There we go.
I don't know. I see you guys just fine.
No, yeah, I got all these switches and shit that goes on over here, all the movie magic crap. So what?
I've just been kind of.
Blake's just been running laps around his room.
No, I've been literally just running
He's
laps
sitting in
around
the
here. I want
jacuzzi
some.
tub.
Man, I got bored in there. I had to move around a little bit.
Go ahead, Berta.
No, go ahead.
Okay, well, I was going to say, so for those of you who've also visited our forums on slingpaint.com, Jim is also the founder of the Listinator Challenge.
Yes.
Which we will be doing another match very soon. I don't know when this video comes out, depending on everything, but I think we're...
Oh, just actually a quick reminder while we're talking about the Listinator, a quick reminder to everybody that it closes early this month because it's a short month, and I'm actually away for the last weekend of the month. So entries have to be in by noon on the 23rd of February, and then I'll post voting for
Wednesday, depending on when people see this.
Ooh, Jim.
Yeah, no, that's
Jim.
Thursday, isn't it?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Jim, I just had a fantastic idea for you and your friend, Jim. You guys just pick a list out of the Listinator Challenge and go play that at System Open. Have fun.
He chuckles to that. Well, wait. So let's give the premise why
it's a challenge, Blake.
Yeah, let's give the premise. So Listinator is not
so far it hasn't been a challenge when I'm playing Berto at all. So
Oh.
Well, Berto also puts engine upgrade on A-wings.
Yes, I do. Double boost, baby. You know what? I am so making a shirt that says double boost all the way.
Whatever, man.
Exactly. What you call it? So everybody understands what the Listinator Challenge is, because it's not like looking at the top competitive lists. It's actually looking at the cards and things that we all have, but we never play with.
Never use. Yeah, exactly.
So can you go into what the Listinator, more detail, what people do and what they have to do and the rules?
Yeah, the basic idea behind the Listinator Challenge was I kept seeing a lot of great lists posted on the Listinator forum at the SPG community, but I was noticing that there were a lot of not necessarily meta lists, but there were a lot of lists that would reuse the same kind of components over and over again. Not that this is a specific example from the forums, but like I'm thinking of things like Super Dash. Like they're really, when you see somebody playing a Super Dash, you don't even have to look at their cards to know roughly what they've got equipped on there. Same thing with, if you see somebody flying a Lambda shuttle, well, no shit, he's got Palpatine on there. Those kind of things where it's like there's become a standard way to fly a specific ship or to build a specific ship. And I wanted us to try and get away from that. I wanted to challenge people to use upgrades or pilots or even ships that are not kind of part of a typical build. And so far it seems to be working because we've got some really creative entries.
And it's actually fun for me too, because I mean most of the viewers know I fly either just Imperial or with a splash of Scum. So this is actually giving me a chance to fly stuff that I would never fly. I've actually been flying the same list since it started because I won the first one. I've won the second one. Probably going to win the third one. I don't know. We'll see.
Gauntlet thrown down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a chance this week because I got some bombing going on because I think
you do.
The fire
you do
spray.
Oh, you're flying Seamus's list.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
to be fair, you said you had a chance last time, Berto.
Oh, if I played as much as Nims do and you do all the time, why don't you guys come do some videos and editing and all other fun stuff?
Hey, I have offered.
You did? Come over.
I offered. I'm like, here, I'll do the voiceover on the tournament videos. And you're like, no, this is fun.
I'm going to have to take you up on that, Blake. I'm going to have to upgrade your equipment and give you some software.
There we go.
No, I love doing the videos and stuff, and I actually like playing Nims with these lists because it's like now he's got the king of the hill, and I love being a rebel, the rebel I am, and I want to do your job. I'll fail 14,000 times as long as I get that one victory.
Is that why you grew the Che Guevara beard?
Wow.
Exactly.
It's really because he can't grow it anywhere else.
No, I can't.
Just,
nobody. I'm like bald as a baby's ass everywhere else, and this is like even like scratty looking and stuff.
I'm glad I shaved this morning. I wouldn't want to make you feel bad.
Does yours come in full?
Yeah. I used to have a full beard.
Ah, I wish mine came in full. Mine's all raggy looking.
Mine looks very dramatic because I have 2 streaks of gray right here. So I look like Vandal Savage or something.
Nice. I get like a strand of gray hair that comes out and grows 10 inches longer than every other hair. I don't understand it.
Actually, of course, if I grew it in now, it would probably be all gray because, I mean, I'm kind of...
Silver on top.
I'm losing my pigmentation.
I said that, but then they just told me I was a redhead, so,
Yeah.
You have no pigment.
I have no...
I'll know.
Unless you grow it in the sunshine.
Yeah, Blake's losing his.
Yeah.
All right. So we talked about a lot of different things today, and I'm actually really glad we got you on. And I want to do more of these videos I want to get Seamus and maybe a whole hodgepodge of people all at once, just bullshitting about different topics, bringing some of the Team SPG people together. You also, the last thing I wanted to bring up is you have in your building a Stormtrooper outfit. Like a whole costume.
I do. It's not wearable at the moment, just because the type of glue I have to use to hold the pieces together smells really strongly, so I can't actually do it in the house, and it's been too cold to work outside. So the goal is to finish it this year, this summer, and then apply for 501st membership.
Really?
Nice.
So that's how that all works. Is like you got to put your suit together, buy the suit, and then.
Yeah, they actually have very, very strict requirements for the costuming. If you go on their website, there's actually a list of requirements, and it's pretty strict. Like even like to the millimeter of where the rivets have to be, kind of thing.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't just go buy a suit and then join the 501st. You have to just like submit photos and be judged and all that. Yeah.
Oh really? Blake, what are you doing over there?
I lost.
He's moving his camera. It's all turning weird and shit.
No, I lost grip of the phone for like just a split second. I'm like, oh god.
All right.
Ah, Blake.
Nims, you got questions or anything for Sir Jim?
No, I'm good. Just, hey, thanks for the artwork. Thanks for the Listinator challenge. Thanks for being such a great member of our forums and our site and helping us get all this stuff kicked off.
Yes.
Happy to do it.
Blake?
Jim, I look forward to meeting you at the Naboo System Open, Jim. I look forward to getting to know you, maybe going out, having some drinks, having some food afterwards. It's going to be a great weekend. I look forward to it.
Stay away from jacuzzis. I'm not going anywhere near your jacuzzi. Although I mean, we just did this whole thing, and none of us are wearing pants. So
no,
true.
Don't do that, Berto.
I'm going to put my camera down, and I'm going to be butt ass naked. What, Jim?
That's my cue to leave.
And on that note,
okay.
Bye bye.
Jim, again, always a pleasure. I really appreciate you being on. Again, we definitely want to get more of you guys all together, all the Team SPG members. And I definitely wanted to start, talking about different things. I know we got the Vassal stuff coming up. I know we talked about Heroes of Atari Cluster that we wanted to do.
Yes.
Actually, I got to print off a set and send it to Jacob of all the Heroes Atari Cluster. He wants to get into doing that stuff. He doesn't have a store nearby him, so he just plays with a lot with his friends all the time too, which is pretty cool.
Yes. Yeah. And I'm gonna be trying to figure out how to run Heroes of the Atari Cluster on Vassal. So hopefully we can get a Team SPG campaign going. But that's a little ways off in the distance, I think.
Yeah, the Listinator challenge is taking up a lot of your forum time.
Yeah. It's funny.
Monster.
When I first started it up, it's like, oh yeah, I'll probably get 15, 20 submissions a month. I think I'm at 65.
Yeah.
At 65 last month, we had 65 submissions.
Nice.
Yeah.
60, but because I only see only a handful make the requirements, right?
Last month we actually had more disqualifications than usual. We had I'm pretty sure it was 65 total. No, there was one guy who submitted a list that had none of the required components. I'm like, did you post in the wrong forum? Yeah, so last month we had, I'm pretty sure it was 65, and then we had 12 that were disqualified.
Okay.
Yeah, so this, I haven't actually checked for disqualifications for this month yet. I've compiled everything that was submitted between the 1st and the 15th, 16th, have all been compiled in my list, so I'll just have to finish compiling on the 23rd.
And just so you guys know, in my video, Jim's above me here. All right, you guys need to all say thank you for all that listening to challenge work, because that's a lot of work. Believe me, it's a lot of work.
It is. I'm going to be making some changes to it to make it a little bit easier in terms of compiling everything, but yeah, so.
Understood.
It's good.
All right. I want to wrap this up, and again, sending a huge thank you to Jim. I really appreciate everything you do. I can't wait to get you a copy of your book. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Like I said, that one ship against an armada and there's 30 soldiers against an army. Yes, I want to read that.
Yes. Well, I'm glad.
So we'll definitely put all the coupons and all the links below. If you're not a TEAMSPG member, definitely join up so TEAMSPG members can get access to that coupon code to get off. Was it 20% off the book?
20% off, yes.
Sweet. And I'll put also the links to his website, the Amazon links to where you can get the book, and what have you, all the different things in comments below. All right, Jim, you good?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to sign off.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Wait, what's your new little tagline?
My new tagline? You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Probably
here we go.
not.
It's great.
Well, I got this. All right.
It's great. Don't worry.
Check out all the links below, the social media, the Twitter, the Instagram, Facebook, you name it. Check out our store if you want to support us. Well, again, all the links are below. And always remember, when you sling more paint than your opponent does, you're probably going to win. See, nailed it. See?
You did it.
All right, hang
Well
back,
done.
guys. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to end this video. Bye, guys. Thanks, everybody.